Alright, I'll be back. I'm just gonna go cook my rice. I'll stick my rice in the pot. Oh.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and the Chicago Bears. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Sit hot! 180! Ready, sit hot! Sit hot! 180! Check, check. Alpha, sit hot! Alpha, sit hot!
A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Sit hot!
They go play action here on first down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Sit up!
Open space inside. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what. Whether he's running it in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, well, he had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Slice, 97. Green Jacks. Kill, turn up. Watch out. Ready.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
3-3. Smash, red. Set, cut.
First carry now for Montgomery. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Finds his target, Montgomery. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Claws, 10.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the
Yo.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe.
What is happening?
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Set, black, 95. Black Ultra. Set, go.
For the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And Robinson with a big catch.
Wait, you're playing Madden?
The Bears first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. So from the 39 now,
You get, wait, you're playing against some kid online? Like,
out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he finds Montgomery complete.
true.
Pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I'm not sure this play was designed for him specifically.
Okay.
Through the progressions and got the ball
You get some scheduled games and shit?
He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely.
It's kind of like game battles back in the day for Call of Duty.
So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. Nice job there defensively to clamp down.
True, okay.
They've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive is going. I could come right back at them.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
It seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
Claws, red. Ready, go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Going back across his body. Picked off near the 26. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Finish it up. Yo.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Shot! Ready! Shot! Ready! Shot!
They run the option on 2nd down. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 yards, a first down. A few moving pieces in that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their spot and turned it into a nice gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
How do you dive?
From the gun, Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone.
No, like dive, like to the ball, like when you play an outfield.
Catch good for 5. It's third down. Jackson from the shotgun. That is caught at the 7. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Oh my God, so close for a home run, man. Just caught it at the fucking fence.
They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be second down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On second down,
who he was. I was at dinner with friends. This guy kept coming up to my table. He was like, I'm still
and he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Friends with Jake Paul. Like, he literally said that he was friends with Jake Paul. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, I'll be friends with him. Like, we all know each other. And he's like, he keep moving the video for me, like, as a fan. And so he's like, just say this and this and this in the video. And he obviously told me to tell Jake that he sucks and that he's going to beat him. And then he tried to kiss me. And I was like, whoa, dude, don't kiss me. But I swear to God, like, I do not know who the dildo guy is. I don't know him. I don't love him, and I'm not going to beat your ass, Jake. I'm sorry. I did not know who he was. I was out at dinner with friends. This guy kept coming up to my table.
Put him back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Blaster, 6. Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
White. Hut.
He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. David Montgomery, the target out of the backfield, but it's going to be second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On second down, Montgomery. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
On 2nd down, here's the option. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he finds McLaurin. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His first catch, good for 16 and a 1st. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the games going on here around the NFL. Jackson on 1st down. That one caught by Gibson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. 13 yards there and a Washington 1st.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, play for me. I just need to do it right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Lamar Jackson himself from 9 yards out. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
43. Blue, go. Drill green. Hut, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Blue, 32. Ready, go.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35.
A story on their own. Hey guys, look who I'm at. You're not gonna believe it. It's Karen. It's Karen. And she's a sweetheart. We love her. Hey guys.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught by Montgomery. And he will have the Bears first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football.
That's pretty dope. Logan Paul lives in fucking Puerto Rico now.
Now, 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Isn't it right here, like next to America?
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly long. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after.
So it's supposed to be a part of Spain?
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts.
Why is this so far?
With 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Spain's like across the ocean, no?
Ready. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Mm-hmm.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Michael.
Okay.
As he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here we go, set, black, 95. Switch up. Black shot. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Mike, 55. Set, cut.
Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. Room here to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
Drill, 52. Edo blue. Set, hut.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end Komet. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Blitz forthcoming as he looks to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Set, ready.
From the 34
Yellow,
now,
22.
here's 1st and 10.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
52 blaster.
Undercrunch. Undercrunch.
Set, go.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Now the second down throw on target. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a bunch of every now and then the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
The penalty heading in the wrong direction. 2nd and 15.
Ready, go.
They'll set up a throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Oh my god, how did I not get that home run, dude?
They're going to try and throw. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So 1st and 10. If they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Sit up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Little stand a man.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Dante Pettis. His first touchdown on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown.
Wow, I missed a home run because the scoreboard was in the way. Yeah, what the fuck?
This carries into the end zone.
No, I got a single, bro. Because there's in a left field. There's a left field.
Not a good one. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and used the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Slice blue. Yellow. Zoom. Bang. Hut.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he's able to take this one to the 36-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
180!
And not much room. Down to the 32. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Getting the throw in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Second and 1. That's complete to Mooney. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. The Bears on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Mike, 36. And let's get this. Got 36. Go.
Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Rasul Douglas able to break that one up.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery.
Let's go. Safe.
Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Ready, go. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Set, go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team,
What the fuck? Who got hospitalized off weed?
That's complete right around the 8. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Bears on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 7.
36 to Mike. Here we go.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Devin Duvernay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears
Yeah. But you're back in the game.
Too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flush to his right. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24.
Wow, man. I can't get it over the fucking fence, dude.
Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gapped. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game.
From Harlem.
For a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ronald Darby. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Needle blue. Set, cut.
Back to throw now on first down. Open man is Duvernay. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball. And on the other side,
Little Stan the man.
They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have. And all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. They'll run on first down. Gibson, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. He can run for it, and he will. Through an opening, and there he goes. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, I mean, Lamar Jackson, what more can we say at this point? He is a living, breathing highlight reel. And go ahead and tack on that last play to the list of big ones by number 8.
And how about the situation that we're in right now? Because this is the 4th quarter. So you know there's some tired legs out there on defense and probably some tired minds as well trying to chase guys around for 4 quarters. But this is where conditioning, athleticism, separates the good backs from the great backs. And that was an A-plus effort right there.
Fuck.
A lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Why did I swing for that, bro? What the fuck?
This one across the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, he got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And now here is another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Alright, I'll be back. I gotta fucking get my rice.
Right there, 54 miles. Watch the run. South, baby. That's baby south. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Sit up.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Sit up.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Oh, sit up.
Jackson from the shotgun. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Sit
The
up.
offense going to stay out there. They converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down?
Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a